I'm going to read from my book, Fasting for Ramadan, Notes from a Spiritual Practice, which recounts my experiences fasting during this month when Muslims are enjoined to fast during daylight hours. So this is the third day of Ramadan. In the morning, what is 1 divided by 0? This is a mathematical equation I have always wanted to solve because I believe in the union of all created things, the bond we share beyond the purely molecular, which any scientist will confirm for you. And I also believe in the cosmic version of Duende, all the dark matter of the universe, the zero that no one can add up. In the dark, I came instantly awake. So much energy in the morning. Last night I wilted exactly like a flower without water. I remember those slow motion videos I had seen of flowers in a vase, which show that over the course of 3 or 5 days, cut flowers thrash. This morning, third into the month, I ran for about 4 miles, and in the run, I really felt my body, the way it moved, as a physical and kinetic thing, breath and blood moving through it. If you remember, I am afraid of the dark. Irrational, yes, but isn't most fear? Perceptions, the Yoga Sutras teach us, are based on past memories and experiences. One hopes through the practice of yoga to be able to perceive things as they are, not change to all of our own messiness, the, quote, fluctuations of our mind's consciousness. So I was running along the streets, listening to girly man sing to me through my headphones, particularly a wonderful song called The Shape I Found You In, and I came to a dark place in the road, not illuminated by streetlights. I came to a part of the song that was about death, and I thought, here I go, at a place in my life, now, or some point years from now, where I will never know, I will round a corner from life into death, like that, like this. My first reaction was fear, and a close second was wonder. I saw in the road long streaks of black that seemed to me to be like Arabic writing. I thought the Quran is here even now, written on the road in front of me, not to reassure me about death, but to say, even here, even now. And I remembered one of my favorite verses from the Quran. Even if all the trees of the world were made into pens, and all the oceans made into ink, with 7 more oceans to multiply them, still the words of God would not come to an end. Even in the moments when I most doubted, I have loved this verse, because it is precisely about doubt. If the words are eternal, then reading must be too. God, the master of efficiency, hardly repeats himself. Even in the Quran, when a story is told a second time, it is told differently. My grandfather, Sajjad Saeed, was fond on saying, on the question of religion, all rivers flow into the same ocean. Not until years later did I find this saying in the writings of the Vedanta scholar Swami Vivekananda, and years after that I found it again in the writings of the Sufi poet Hafiz. I do not know in which writer my grandfather first encountered the phrase. What I believe in, at least, is multiplicity. Beyond multiplicity, though I am as yet unready to understand its true implications, I believe in infinity.